Genesis 23. Sarah is leaving us. But don't worry, Abraham is about to buy himself a cave. Sarah lived to be 127 years old. She died at Kiriath Arba, that is, Hebron, in the land of Canaan. And Abraham went to mourn for Sarah and to weep over her. Well, that was abrupt. Way to begin the chapter. She got old and died. No details. They don't matter to the Bible people. We got more genealogies to get to or something. Give Sarah some credit here, though. She's actually the only woman in the Bible whose age of death we ever learn. And it turns out she lives longer than any other woman in the Bible, as far as we can tell. So, yay? Her obituary is going to have a lot of weird tangents about her lifelong jealous battles with her slave Hagar, but otherwise, a very full life. Is it weird that, like, a minute after Abraham was about to murder his son, he's now mourning over the loss of his wife? I can't tell which deaths matter to him. Then Abraham rose from beside his dead wife and spoke to the Hittites. He said, "I am a foreigner and stranger among you. Sell me some property for a burial site here so I can bury my dead." Look at him negotiating again. He is at the funeral and tells these guys, "See this body? Pity me. Now sell me some of your finest land so I can put her 6 feet under." The Hittites replied to Abraham, "Sir, listen to us. You are a mighty prince among us. Bury your dead in the choicest of our tombs. None of us will refuse you his tomb for burying your dead." Oh, no haggling this time? That's no fun. And if they're willing to give up the choicest of their tombs, what were the cheap ones like? It's a tomb. You could bury her in a cardboard box. It won't matter, she's dead. But wait, Abraham doesn't just want a tomb. He wants more. He wants some real estate. Then Abraham rose and bowed down before the people of the land, the Hittites. He said to them, "If you are willing to let me bury my dead, then listen to me and intercede with Ephron, son of Zohar, on my behalf, so he will sell me the cave of Machpelah, which belongs to him and is at the end of his field. Ask him to sell it to me for the full price as a burial site among you." We went from, "Can I have a tomb?" to, "Sure, we'll give you a tomb," to, "Interesting, let me think about it," and you know what? I want that entire cave. Ephron the Hittite was sitting among his people, and he replied to Abraham in the hearing of all the Hittites who had come to the gate of his city. "No, my lord," he said, "listen to me. I give you the field, and I give you the cave that is in it. I give it to you in the presence of my people. Bury your dead." Damn, he's giving it away? Very nice of him. Too nice. Unusually nice. That can't be good. Seems like a major red flag. Again, Abraham bowed down before the people of the land, and he said to Ephron in their hearing, "Listen to me, if you will. I will pay the price of the field. Accept it from me so I can bury my dead there." Ephron answered Abraham, "Listen to me, my lord. The land is worth 400 shekels of silver. But what is that between you and me? Bury your dead." Ephron's like, "I'll give you a price, but seriously, just take it. That rotting body is starting to smell and you need to bury her ASAP." Why does everyone precede their statements with, "Listen to me, we don't have another choice"? This is actually an interesting trick Ephron is trying to pull. If he generously gives away the land for the burial, he can still claim to own it. But Abraham sees right through that and insists on paying money for it so there can be no doubt it's his. Abraham agreed to Ephron's terms and weighed out for him the price he had named in the hearing of the Hittites, 400 shekels of silver, according to the weight current among the merchants. So Ephron's field in Machpelah, near Mamre, both the field and the cave in it, and all the trees within the borders of the field, was deeded to Abraham as his property in the presence of all the Hittites who had come to the gate of the city. Afterward, Abraham buried his wife Sarah in the cave in the field of Machpelah near Mamre, which is at Hebron, in the land of Canaan. So the field and the cave in it were deeded to Abraham by the Hittites as a burial site. I'm pretty sure they just said the same thing 3 different times. A little side note here. Abraham just bought what is now called the Cave of the Patriarchs. After the Temple Mount, Jewish people consider it the second holiest spot in the world. Somehow, that fact didn't make it in the Bible because we were too busy learning about who sold it and where it's located. I don't understand why we need this chapter. Here, I'll do the whole thing right now. Sarah died. Then Abraham bought some fancy land to bury her. Seriously, Bible people, hire me.